John Foster, a middle-aged accountant, found himself craving a late-night snack at the local McDonald's. Little did he know that this seemingly mundane decision would thrust him into a nightmare beyond his wildest imagination. As he approached the deserted fast food joint, John noticed an unusual stillness in the air. The fluorescent lights flickered intermittently, casting eerie shadows on the deserted tables and chairs. Ignoring the subtle sense of foreboding, he entered the dimly lit restaurant. With the aroma of stale fries and lingering grease filling the air, John approached the counter. The cashier, a tired-looking young woman, barely looked up from her monotony as he placed his order. He waited by the pickup counter, idly glancing at his phone while the minutes ticked by. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. The familiar hum of the fluorescent lights wavered, and a chilling breeze swept through the restaurant. John felt a presence behind him and turned, only to be met with the cold steel of a gun pressed against his side. "Stay quiet and you won't get hurt," a harsh voice commanded. Fear seized John's heart as he complied, hands trembling as he raised them in surrender. The assailant, clad in a dark hoodie and a ski mask, demanded his wallet and phone. John, paralyzed with fear, handed them over without protest. As the thief made his escape, John couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. His surroundings seemed to warp and distort, and the world faded into darkness. Moments later he found himself in a surreal dreamscape, surrounded by images of grotesque monsters, towering over him in a twisted, distorted version of reality. His heart raced and beads of sweat formed on his forehead as the nightmarish visions intensified. The monsters seemed to feed off his fear, growing more menacing with every terrified gasp that escaped his lips. Unknown to John, the reality of the situation was far more sinister. He wasn't at McDonald's. He was lying in a sterile room, wires and tubes attached to his motionless body. The fake images were carefully crafted illusions designed to induce fear and extract the valuable chemicals his brain produced in moments of terror. A team of scientists and technicians observed John's brain activity from behind a one-way mirror, monitoring the levels of adrenaline and cortisol being released. These chemicals, harvested during his induced nightmares, were sought after for their potential applications in pharmaceuticals and neuroscience research. As the fake horrors continued to unfold in John's mind, the scientists collected the fear-induced chemicals with cold efficiency. The unconscious accountant remained trapped in a comatose state, unknowingly contributing to the strange and macabre experiments conducted by those who had kidnapped him.